Hey guys, good morning. Good morning, Monday. How are you guys out there? I hope everyone is doing good. Everybody had a good night rest. I'm a hot mess. Feeling a little better. Look, I have steroid face. My face is fat from the steroids. Still sick, as you could probably tell in my voice. Um, Two grandkids under my roof have colds. And lo and behold, I caught it. Normally, I don't, to be honest. Normally, my system is pretty good against stuff like that. Still, even though immune compromised, I normally don't catch their colds. But this time, and I noticed being when I was in the hospital, as you guys know, I'm on a flare and was in the hospital. Uh, that my nurse down in the ER, she had the sniffles, even though she had on a mask. And I was like, every time she came over to me, she was sniffling, and I was like, I didn't say anything, of course. And I was thinking, please don't let me get sick. But I wasn't sick then. I got sick after I was in the hospital. So, and my grandkids had been sick over a week and some, and I wasn't sick yet at home. So I don't know, guys. But so something new in I you guys let me know if you guys experienced anything like this. So because I never have in all my life, nothing. But on my right arm next to where my IV was, I have what seems to be a superficial thrombophlebitis, something like that. um, and it's a superficial blood clot. It can happen through trauma, injury to your vein, of course, medications, clotting, blood clots, um, sickness. There's reasons why this can happen. And it's funny that my arm started getting sore the second day after I came home from the hospital. Oh, and laying too much, not being mobile. So I have two key factors there, and other risks too, of blood clotting disorder, stuff like that. If you have that this can happen. I do not, but I have had a blood clot in the past on a relapse one time, and on a bunch of steroids. I got a blood clot in my spleen at the same time. But anywho, uh, so my arm started getting sore, and it's a little bruised. I wish I could show you guys. It's probably not going to be much. Let me turn my camera around. So see right there. Oh, you can see it. See that? There's like bruising under the skin. It's a little light pink. That's where the IV was. So I didn't have anything here. Let me back up a little bit. There you go. And that's hard, sore. It feels better today. I just woke up about 15 minutes ago, and it's not as sore as it was yesterday. There's tests that I'll probably have to have done, an ultrasound to check that vein out. I speak with my neuro on the 9th. So that's just what, in 2 days. So, yeah, so really, I didn't need anything else. None of us do, as if a flare isn't enough. Okay. So, yeah. So that's what I'm dealing with now. It does hurt. Um, and my right hand and stuff still feels every now and then it wants to still cramp like it was doing before the Solu-Medrol. Yeah, and I don't know if now that that superficial clot is there, if that's affecting, you know, um my arm and my hand at all. Very the tiredness, fatigue in my arm. Yeah, I'm having, as if, the heaviness that we feel in our legs with the MS, my arm is doing that. So, yeah, guys. But the good news is, it'll go away on its own. And I know, just because I keep up on my health and stuff, there's no other major issues that could be causing this. And I just had Solumedrol, and they say that can happen, So they say the knot, and it feels like a cord there, and you're not supposed to rub it because you could break the clot off and then it get lodged somewhere else. So I'm not rubbing it or anything. They say put a warm compress or cold pack on it. I did the warm yesterday evening. Today it doesn't feel too bad. Yesterday it was bothersome. So there's little things. There's an upside to it. This is going to go away. They say in about a week or two, it'll start to subside. The cord, the hard feeling, and it feels like, a little lump there. It could take a couple more weeks for that to resolve itself. And of course, I'm going to have my doctor do what they feel is necessary for it. And yeah, so I look at it as it could be worse, guys. Even though it's like, who wants to keep, having things stacked on top of MS and during a flare? I don't, and I know you don't. So, guys, if you guys are in a flare and a relapse, I'll keep you in my prayer. Stay strong. There's light at the end of the tunnel. We just have to work at it a little bit to get there. Today, let's see, I went in the hospital on the 30th, was there 3 days, came home. Today's the 7th, and been down in bed. I've been up. Yesterday was good. I got up. I was a little bit more up and not trying to sleep so much yesterday. So, and then on top of having a cold, that makes you feel crummy anyway. So I think if I didn't have the cold, I'd probably feel a little bit better than what I'm feeling. And yeah, so, but I know I'm going to get better. I'll be back on my feet probably by the end of February, probably even sooner. But I'm just giving myself that time in my headspace to say, okay, I've got time, all the time in the world, to recoup, get back to baseline, deal with doctors. I'm supposed to start physical therapy soon because it affected my left side pretty weak, which it always does. Just this time, it actually affected the right side too. And this is something different. It's new. So I definitely want to, of course, combat that and get a jump on strengthening. Nothing wrong ever with strengthening our limbs and even our core, because that's what's affected the most with our MS when we get weak and have a relapse. I usually come back to baseline. I'm sure I will come back to baseline, and I'm going to work at it to make sure I'm back at baseline and maybe even better. So that's the update on me with this ordeal with the flare and now a superficial blood clot. I will definitely keep you guys posted, and I will be in tune with my body during this course time until this subsides, and to make sure that nothing else forms anywhere else, because it can. So, now I know to really watch being down with the flare. And like I said, with being sick, I was down even more, just sleep for like 3 days. I was asleep, up for a minute to eat and then right back to sleep. But I think I need to watch that next time so things just don't happen again. Blood clotting, superficial blood clot. And of course, no one wants a deep vein thrombosis, so those are very real and can happen. So I am going to definitely watch myself next time and just get out of bed more, even if it's sitting on the edge of the bed and not sleeping. Of course, we've got to get our rest on, and I'm one for that, and let the body heal itself. But because of this now, with this superficial blood clot, I'm gonna do things a little differently next time to make sure that I don't that this doesn't become a problem. And not knowing, or kind of knowing a little bit right now, or not, I should say, blah blah. Who knows? But there's a couple reasons why I could have got this, and I don't think the doctors are going to be able to pinpoint which one, because I did have medications. They say intravenous medications. This could happen, even though it's not where my infusion was administered. It actually was really close, though, right next to it. And I was down and just laying. Even though in the hospital I was getting 3 shots of heparin in my belly a day. I don't know if this would have happened on that note. Maybe because of the medication and not because I was receiving medication. But who knows? I don't think they're going to be able to pinpoint. But the good thing is that this is not life-threatening. And I'm going to deal with it with my doctor. So I'm in the right direction. So, yes, you guys, the sun, I'm in Cali, and is off and on just weird weather, raining, sunshine. But right now the sun is out, and I want to be out there so bad for some reason. I think I'm just tired of being in the room, in the bed, in the house, period. My spirit is like, get up, go do something. But my body says, maybe later, maybe in a couple days. But I'm definitely going to get up, you guys, and walk back and forth through the house and get my blood flowing and take care of me today. I advise you to do the same thing. Please take care of you, because if you don't, who will? It's early in the morning, guys. Make your appointments, please. Check on your brain health. Get your MRIs done. I know we hate MRIs. I hate them too. But get them done. Check on your brain health, because not everything is MS. So we don't want to overlook and pay so much attention to MS. We're not paying attention to anything else. Get your blood work done. If you're like me, I'm on Kesimpta. Even if you aren't on Kesimpta, but on a disease-modifying treatment, you need blood work done every so few months. Call your doctors. Get your test done. It only takes a few minutes. All right, guys. So, let me know if anybody has experienced a superficial blood clot in one of their limbs before. Let me know what you did. What was the outcome? How did you deal with it? How did your doctors deal with it? I might appreciate your feedback. And don't forget, please smash that like button and share the videos. As many warriors as we could reach to let a fellow warrior know you're not alone. There's other warriors like you that are going through the same thing. Maybe more, maybe a little less, because not everybody's the same. Everybody's story is written differently. But support is key. Education is key. And that's why I keep posting these videos of me looking like a hot mess. And when I'm sick. But yes. So guys, take care of yourself today, and your warrior friend will see you here maybe tomorrow. All right, guys. Have a good day. Bye.